Hello, bonjour, privyet, ciao, wagwan, and konnichiwa. Welcome back to another weekly segment of 6th Round's MMA news. I'm your host, obviously, Leonardo Lopez, and you are clearly my pain in the ass, which is MMA fans. Just kidding. I love you. I don't. In recent news this past week, Chris Cyborg Justinu has filed for emancipation as her daddy Dana White obviously failed at satisfying the needs of Chris Cyborg and of course anybody else in the MMA UFC roster that is not Conor McGregor. This was basically forced after Dana White quickly pulled the plug on the rematch of Amanda Nunes and Chris Cyborg number 2, hence the subject line. First, he claimed that Chris Cyborg didn't want it. Then, soon after that, he later came to confession in admitting that he truly believed that after a 50-second knockout of Chris Cyborg from Amanda Nunes, that a rematch wasn't warranted. I guess Stipe gets an immediate rematch with Daniel Cormier, GSP got an immediate rematch with Matt Serra, and Cain Velasquez getting an immediate rematch with Junior Dos Santos is just because they were what? Better at sucking your In UFC Fight Night news, this past weekend we saw UFC on ESPN 5, where we saw Joaquim Silva pick up an immediate sponsorship with Simmons Beauty Rest as he laid fast and comfortably sound asleep in the center of the octagon, thanks to a fantastic salesman in Calvin Nazrat. In Colby Covington news, his Pornhub channel has recently hit 4 million views on his latest video as he just simply uploaded the video of Robbie Lawler's match this past weekend in the main event, where he dry humped and molested Robbie Lawler's leg for an absolute 25 minutes straight. Let's see you do that, Riley Reid. Oh yeah, she's already done that. Colby Covington has also stated, by accident probably, in one of his recent post-fight interviews, when asked about the confirmed attendance of the dumb wannabe, liked uneducated, exiled from the Homo sapien type of in the Trump family, I'm looking at you, Trump brothers, that after all these Make America Great Again speeches, wearing the hat, rocking Donald Trump for life, that he in fact did not vote for Donald Trump in the elections. Well, I thoroughly apologize, Colby Covington, because it seems like, based off of your recent comments, and of course the actions of not voting for Trump in the first place, that you're a lot smarter than I thought, but still a dumb f***. More news on Colby Covington. In his post-fight victory speech against Robbie Lawler, it's raining, he used the near-death and paralysis of Matt Hughes and of course the confirmed death of Glenn Robinson as ways to promote his next fight. Well, because no one gives half a mosquito shit about who you really are. Still, next in line for Kamaru, let's just face facts. Kamaru's name spells the word karma, and karma is a bitch. So, with all due respect, rest in peace. Or don't. I don't care. Lastly, Proper 12 has announced via the notorious Conor McGregor's Instagram account that shipping of the Proper 12 whiskey has now made its way official in Canada. But not so ironically, I could have foreshadowed this a long time ago, that sales still remain to be stagnant. Just telling the world one thing, and one thing only. It's and extremely improper to hold the whiskey label. In other reports in relation to Proper 12, some have even said that squirrel semen has a far better flavor. That's all we got for you today, and of course, obviously I'm getting soaking wet now. Seems like karma is a bitch and has bit me in the ass for complaining about the heat the last couple days. Don't forget to like or dislike, doesn't really matter. Leave a comment, both positive or negative. Once again, it doesn't really matter, just engage, so I can get your money. Thank you guys so much, and we're gonna see you next week. Time to get dry. Are we done? I never know when to cut this thing.